Hi.
Hi.
Thank you. Compared to home, where I'm just surrounded by trees all the time, and coming here where there's literally no trees is insane, and I'm still like not used to just looking up and seeing just sky. There's 2 reservations. I live in Old Masset. You know, of course, all my family's there and everything, and everyone knows everyone. It's small, very small.
Yeah, there's some communities where it's dual, like in Inuvialuit, where there's like Dener Gwich'in along with Inuit.
Okay.
And so the Inuit have their own hamlet office, and the Gwich'in and the Dene have their own.
When we were coming up to shore, the houses kind of reminded me of my reservation. And I was asking the lady that was sitting beside if this was a reservation, but she told me that the Inuit do not have reservations, which I did not know. Wow. That's so cool that they just have it on the beach. The house right there, it looks just a lot like this one house that we have in our village. The longest I've gone out of the country without my family is a week, so the first day on the ship I was actually kind of homesick, and then I went upstairs and started socializing and made some really good friends, so I started feeling better eventually. I don't know. Did I touch the house? What? I like learning about the Inuit history and what they went through with residential schools compared to First Nations, and you know, just getting to meet the people that are kind of a part of Indigenous history that I've never been able to learn. One thing that surprised me was the throat singing. I've never heard anything like that in my entire life. And I think it's cool that they used it to like put their babies to sleep. I'm Marissa.
I'm Ina.
Ina?
Yeah.
Okay, it's nice to meet you. I've never learned much about the North in my school, and I'm so excited to go home and tell everyone about it. And I think that they can just, it just will help them understand that First Nations in the West Coast weren't the only ones that had, you know, gone through a lot of stuff in the history, and I feel like it'll just help them understand more that other Indigenous groups also have traditional dancing and singing and regalia, and they're also in touch with what they have, and I feel like they can understand that that's what other people have as well, because we have that back home, and it's amazing. I get a feeling of unity when I'm here, and just, I don't know, it just seems like a really great community with really strong people, and they have like, they're so in touch with their history and everything, and I don't know, it reminds me of home, and it has just like the same type of aura or vibe. It's just, I don't know, I really like it here. I'm really excited to go swimming in the water because that's the #1 thing that I wanted to do since the first day on the boat. So I'm really excited. Claire, feel the water. We're gonna swim in this.
It was probably the highlight of the trip. I loved it. It was great. I don't know. I really like jumping into cold water. I don't know why. It's just something I've always liked doing, and it was really fun. I liked it.
I thought that I knew like what I wanted to do after school and everything, but all of my plans and everything's kind of been shifted. And now I have to go home and figure out what I want to do. Now I'm thinking of, you know, like international studies or stuff like that. Or learn more about Indigenous history, something like that. You know, realizing that we're all still fighting to, you know, like get back what we had, and coming to a realization that we're all one and we're all just trying to fight to get something that we want back, something that's important to us. And that's definitely something that I realized during this trip. I already had like a pretty strong knowledge on like, you know, First Nations, but learning about, you know, the Inuit and Métis and the Sami people, a lot of it's just like eye-opening now, so. It made me realize that, like, you know, we're all together in this and we're strong. We can keep fighting, and if we fight together, then we can definitely win. So, you know, it did make me feel a lot better about going against like certain little things with the government and stuff, and realizing that like if we all just come together and, you know, fight to protect our land, then we can definitely